So on another note, I finally got to watch Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah, man, I watched that one too.
I enjoyed it. I know
Yeah.
some people were saying it was a little bit try-hardy. It was too much repetition. I thoroughly enjoyed the throwbacks, the callbacks to the original.
Right.
Some of the jokes that were repeated intentionally in a playful manner.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, dude. It gave me a lot of nostalgia for the first one. Don't get me wrong, the first one is 100% better. It's classic. It's just classic. But this was a nice, refreshing.
It was a nice tribute.
Yeah, it was like a tribute movie. Yeah, and I kind of got like it was a little bit. He's older, so they modernized a lot of the stuff. Golf is boring. We're gonna throw some lasers and some smoke bombs and make it.
Right.
And I used to,
spoiler alert if you haven't seen it
yet. If you're watching this show, we don't do spoiler alerts. We just talk. But I think you mentioned it when we were talking about that we had both seen it, that it kind of had a little bit of dodgeball vibe to it.
Well, yeah, don't take all my thunder.
I said you mentioned it when we were talking. There's your thunder.
Was that the lob? Did I just miss the assist? Nah, but definitely. Yeah, it was crazy how they brought in the other and now I'm trying to remember the name of the other league, the Maxi Golf.
The Maxi Golf, yeah.
The Maxi Golf tournament. Yeah, it definitely gave dodgeball vibes. Like I had Globo Gym. They had that Globo Gym
for
feel.
Sure.
100%.
I was waiting for him to start doing that.
Right. They was going to come with something else, So these genetically enhanced golfers.
I used to joke around a lot, I'm not going to say I'm an avid golfer. I do enjoy getting out on the course every once in a while. I like going to the range.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. I do not sit there and watch golf. I find it to be insanely boring.
Right.
No offense to any golf fans.
Well, that's why they were coming out with the Maxi League.
Right. So when I saw that, it got me laughing because I used to joke around with my boys going, hey, the only way I'm watching golf is if they add some landmines.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some bear traps.
Some sharks with lasers on their heads.
You got to make it exciting. I used to say the same thing about soccer to a certain degree. Hey, not until they put dynamite on the field or landmines or something,
Everybody's got to play blindfolded.
So, right. So,
but it was dope. Like
it was good.
I enjoyed watching it, like them actually keeping it periodically correct, because
100%.
like the time between the last movie and this movie, like all of that time passed.
It actually lapsed.
It's not like they picked it up a couple years later and then made a new movie from that. Like they made it present day. So, him losing his wife, him having the kids.
The way he loses his wife.
It's crazy.
Spoiler alert.
Of course it happens in a golfing accident.
Right.
Of course it happens in a golfing accident.
Didn't she learn anything from Chubbs?
Apparently not.
So
never stand downrange.
But I speaking of Chubbs, I also loved the tribute to all the people and actors who have passed since the first one.
Yes.
He found a way to put all of them in this film, and I thought that was dope.
Right.
I thought that was super dope.
I mean, we even had a Bob Barker cameo.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Video game.
The way that he was able to bring all of that back and incorporate all the nostalgia from the first one, all the memorable moments from the first one.
On a new storyline.
Without it being too cheesy.
Right.
Because there was a little bit of cheesiness to it.
For sure.
But what do you expect? It was straight to streaming.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't theatrical.
Because I want to say straight to DVD, but
I felt like even theatrically, it might not have done what...
It would have the diehard fans, the true Happy Gilmore fans, I think would have appreciated it. I don't know how well it would have done in the box office.
I don't know the logistics of the first one in the theater, but I know home video it went nuts.
Yeah.
It became
it was a cult following
because there's a lot of movies like that where like it didn't do great in theaters.
Yeah.
Once it hit Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, it was just like
it just kind of took off.
You
you got to see Happy Gilmore.
I feel like Dodgeball was, we mentioned. I feel like that was one of them. Super Troopers.
Super Troopers is another one.
There's a few of Idiocracy.
Yeah, Idiocracy.
Half-Baked for sure.
Many of them. Yeah.
So theaters, it was like a no-go, but like it got out there, and people realized how good those movies were.
We need a full baked.
Full baked. I know. Let's get the sequel going.
Dave Chappelle. Let's get it going.
Right.
Yeah, but it was dope. Them bringing it back. Them seeing all the cameos that were involved,
I read somewhere that there was 62 cameos from various celebrities. I think it also included his family.
Yeah, all his kids,
wife, everything.
All his daughters were in there. His wife was in there.
So, but I think they said amongst all the cameos, there was 62 cameos. So that's phenomenal. I mean, it's great. So,
and I mean, some of the things that caught my eye, I loved seeing the Bad Friends clip because
right,
they had them two on there. Mason Cam, they had Cam on there.
right.
Stephen A. Smith was on there.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, so them having all those little shorts on there was dope.
Bad Bunny as his caddy was kind of funny. I mean, he was the caterer.
Yeah,
or waiter.
Started off as the waiter. Yeah, the bus boy, but then ended up being the caddy. But he played a good role.
It was pretty funny.
I enjoyed his character.
He actually reminded me. Did you ever see Mr. Deeds?
Yes.
He reminded me of the butler.
Yeah,
a little bit, the way he was playing the character.
And that might have been intentional,
right?
You know? Because you could see a lot of
well,
ties.
Remember, there is a Sandler verse. I mean, people talk about that, so it could be like his son. You know what I mean? Like for all you know. So
yeah. So like seeing the ties and the connections between like the old movies and the new movies. Again, you know, the Maxi League kind of having a resemblance to the Globo Gym and the dodgeball thing. And of course, you know, shout out to Ben Stiller for coming back is
100%. I was about to say that. And the other one that got me was the blonde kid that was his caddy in the first one comes back as a
golfer, as a pro golfer, yeah.
And he's like all bitter, you know.
And then ironically, he does the same thing to the caddy.
Right. I thought that was hilarious. I think they did a lot of great callbacks.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, the period and the growth was real time. I mean, it was literally like, it wasn't like they tried to like, oh, this is 5 years later.
Right.
So
that was cool. And then, you know, Shooter McGavin coming back and regaining his glory.
The fact that you learned that he went crazy insane.
Yeah.
Like you saw him run off and he was being chased with the jacket, right?
Yeah.
But that's the last you saw of it in the first one. The fact that now you learn that he spent all this time in an insane asylum, basically.
Couldn't get over the fact that he stole his gold jacket.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah, I mean,
I dug it.
You got this punk kid that comes out of nowhere who knows nothing about the game.
He's a hockey player.
Yeah, like just completely ruined it. Completely ruined it for him. That was his jacket, man. It was Shooter's year. It's Shooter's year.
And you know, Happy Gilmore was legendary because like a couple of golf ranges that I go to, there are signs that say no Happy Gilmore tees. Like literally, they say no Happy Gilmore tee offs.
Yeah.
Like if you tee off, they'll kick you off the course or they'll kick you out the range. Like it literally has signs up. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Because everybody that doesn't play golf is kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do that Happy Gilmore. You know what I mean? And so
try it out.
You know, and I'm sure there's a liability amongst that.
And now they've introduced it to a whole new generation. So we're gonna see a lot more Happy Gilmore swings coming out the gates now.
We all over TikTok
at the top golfs.
Right? All over TikTok. So
trying to hit golf balls in the air with another golf ball.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It was wild.
No, great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check out Happy Gilmore, dude. It's worth the watch.
If you're an Adam Sandler fan, if you're a Happy Gilmore fan, you should enjoy this one.
Just check it out.
Don't expect too much. This isn't cinema movie magic or nothing like that.
It's not an instant classic, but it's a well-watched movie.
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
It's the first one is top tier. The second one, it was just a great
follow-up.
Nostalgic follow-up.
Yeah, great follow-up.
Loved it.
Great follow-up with great cameos.
Yeah.
Eminem even had a cameo.
Right.
Detroit, what?
Yeah, jackass. I know, yeah.
Fighting the Gators.
That was the great one. Like 4 Gators surround him. The second.
Fighting
what,
the
you want some
alligators.
too? Detroit, what? No, that was, Spoiler alert.
Man. It was so good. Lavelle Crawford as Chubbs' son.
Yeah. No,
Who also had a wooden hand.
Right. Who also, Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
It was great. Oh, no, hold on. And then the fact that everything was a flask.
Yes, everything. The cuckoo clock, the golf clubs, like
the golf ball.
Like the golf ball, he took it off and it was like he was taking a shot. Like everything was a flask.
Man. It was so crazy.
And the fact that they had
cucumber. When he was working in the grocery store and he pulls a cucumber out and takes the top off.
And they had John Daly.
Yeah.
And it was his like dude living in the garage next to him, whatever.
Yeah.
And so he gets the
hand sanitizer.
And he was like, gotcha. But then later on in the movie, he's drinking hand sanitizer for the whole movie. So everything was a flash. Literally the rearview mirror, everything, you name it.
Anything he could get his hands on had alcohol in it.
It makes me want to figure out what I can make into a flask.
Right.
So
stay tuned for our latest line of Can You Reach That Flasks?
Right.
TM.
I'm going to create these coffee mugs, but in the handle, it's going to be a flask so that your coffee can be Irish.
Shoot, I'm gonna turn this one into a bowl and we have a little wake and bake.
See? Irish coffee. Wake and bake.
And Jamaican coffee.
Jamaican coffee. There it is. Bringing the cultures together. I love it.
Hey, man.
I love it.
Unity. UNITY.
Queen Latifah.
Can you reach that?
Can you reach that?